What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Nikita's Corner. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new album by Marilyn Manson. I know it came out on the 11th, and as of recording, it's the 15th. Here we are with his new album, We Are Chaos. So before we jump into the actual review, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment down below if you like sharing your opinion on the album, if you've heard it, and if you haven't, you should go check it out. Before we get into the actual music aspect of it, I'd just like to point out how sick the album art is. I like the way it looks. I like the black background and the painting of his face right in the middle. After I listened to it a couple of times, the best way that I would describe it, the sound that it mostly captures, I would say falls between From Born Villain to Heaven Upside Down. Every song, I think, is a journey on this record. It's conceptual, so it takes you on a story throughout the entire record. You can sit down, close your eyes, and listen to these songs, and they'll kind of just take you somewhere. It does a really good job of painting a picture for you to see when you listen to it. And Marilyn Manson is really good at doing that lyrically and musically. Specifically, the keys, the piano, electronics, if you will, create this ambient environment throughout the album that really sets the mood for it. It really shows you these like dark tones of the album. We've heard keys and synths and all that shit in Marilyn Manson records before, but I think the way they're executed on this album is a little bit different from what we've heard before, and I think it's a great addition to the record as a whole. Some songs that really stood out to me personally and specifically, We Are Chaos, the single, and again, some people were apprehensive about it. I personally really enjoyed the kind of simplicity of it and just the kind of basic song structure, yet with like a darker, deeper message lyrically. It doesn't have to be complicated or aggressive. It's just kind of, it's mellow, and yet it's so Marilyn Manson in every aspect of it. And at the same time, it's not. Red, Black, and Blue has a very interesting poetic introduction, and then it kind of just smashes right into it. Very aggressively driven. Also very, very Marilyn Manson-esque. Perfume, which to me sounds like it came right off of Pale Emperor. Kind of has that Mephistopheles of Los Angeles, that devil beneath my feet type vibe. Salve Coagula? I hope I pronounced it. I really loved it. Just lyrically very heavy, very witty, and just very dark and emotional, and you can hear it. And that solo towards the end, it's not very long, but that solo is just hits the spot. Like if you're just sitting there with your eyes closed in the dark, it just takes you away, man. You like go somewhere and you like hear it, you feel it. And then I think my personal favorite song on the entire record, Broken Needle, very lyrically descriptive. Like it paints a picture of exactly what he wants you to see, and then you see it. I like how he uses one thing to represent another thing. And Marilyn Manson does this a lot in his music. He'll use one thing that doesn't really have anything to do with what he's talking about, but he'll use it to represent what he's talking about, and it just works. It just flows, and you immediately know what he's referring to. To me, it showed vulnerability. It was this like, him like opening himself up. The only real negatives that I could have about this album are that at some points throughout it, it just feels like it's dragging a little bit long. Some songs feel like they were a little bit long, like there's an extra chorus. He might just put in a little bit too much repetition here and there. In general, guys, it's a great record. I do recommend you check it out. Really listen to it. It might take some of you more than one listen to really vibe with it, but it's a great record. If you agree or disagree, feel free to leave a comment down below. Smash the thumbs up button if you like, and subscribe, of course, if you want to see more content. And I will see you very, very soon. Stay safe. Peace.